you hate Woody Allen movies?
I don't hate Woody Allen, but are you telling me?
I just stuttered. That's how sad that made me. Do you hate
Woody?
Woody?
Going to speak again. I know you're going to hate me for. Like, can I just ask you a real question?
Sure.
I know his movies are prolific. Blue Jasmine, I think, is excellent.
Sure.
Dyson, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's the performances. The directors don't do the performance.
He writes them.
His strength is casting.
He writes the movie.
Okay, but it's the strength is casting.
What?
Okay.
Have you seen Annie Hall? Have you seen Manhattan? Have you seen
Annie Hall, the one where a woman is mentally retarded and can't get a sentence out? Like his idea of how women is like she's
flustered.
By
It's
him.
charming.
By him.
well, he's a famous writer.
By him.
He's a comic.
That's true. He does blow himself up.
I am so not the person who
Match Point. Hannah and Her Sisters is a masterpiece.
We were just watching one recently, though. Fuck. What's the one? You know what? We were watching one
Crimes
recently.
and Misdemeanors is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Hannah and Her Sisters is unbelievable.
Sure. I just
Bullets Over Broadway is incredible.
Yes.
my
Bananas
point
is fun.
is have you really laughed out loud at what
Yes,
Take the money and run. It's hilarious.
It's
I
hilarious.
haven't seen that one.
Dude,
I say this having seen like 2 of them.
Well, no. We're talking after this about this. But we were just watching Deconstructing Harry because it's on Amazon and we just threw it on. Him making out with Elizabeth Shue made me a little angry.
It's a little weird.
I was like, I wouldn't have the confidence to do that.
Is he a good
if we were the same age?
Right.
This guy's like the most nebbishy motherfucker.
That's true. That's a good point.
Of course I'm like, you're making these movies so you can be around these hot chicks. And that's what it feels like.
Well, guess what? He's making good movies to be around hot chicks.
Totally. And that's what
It's a
lot
win-win.
of the best work, probably a lot of the best inventions were to
Yeah.
get chicks. Like,
Yeah.
good. It drives shit. I don't like when men are like weak and they're like, look how weak I am. Like, I can't pick up a
Pull up
I'm
Orson
scared
Welles
of
quote on Woody
lobsters.
Allen.
I will say, but he
Because he's
started
saying
that.
the same
I
shit.
hate that shit.
He invented that whole genre.
I hate that shit. I hate that. Like, I'm allergic to everything and I can't have dairy.
Listen to this. I never could stand. Wait, no, I hate Woody Allen. I dislike that kind of man. But let's get the full quote because it's a funny quote.
Henry Jaglom said that.
No. Orson Welles.
Oh,
on
you
Woody
know what?
Allen. This is a funny quote.
You don't want Orson Welles saying that about you. Holy shit.
Yeah, can you imagine? Because you know that guy's fucking. Yeah, can you make it bigger or no?
But yeah, Woody, come on. The movies are great.
All right, there we go. I hate
arrogant.
Woody Allen. I dislike that kind of man. I can hardly bear to talk to him. He has that Chaplin disease, the particular combination of arrogance and timidity sets my teeth on edge. He's arrogant. He writes, he's not arrogant. He's shy. He's arrogant. That's why I pulled it up. Like all people with timid personalities, his arrogance is unlimited. Anyone who speaks quietly and shrivels up in company is unbelievably arrogant. He acts shy, but he's not. He's scared. He hates himself, and he loves himself. A very tense situation. It's people like me who have to carry on and pretend to be modest. To me, I love Orson Welles.
Gangster thug.
That's pretty clever.
To me, it's the most embarrassing thing in the world. A man who presents himself at his worst to get laughs.
That's it.
In order to free himself from his hang-ups. Everything he does on the screen is therapy.
Wow.
Because you know why? Being a director.
He's kind of right, though,
He's
about
right.
the therapy.
But being
He's
a director, you're incredibly dominant. You're in charge of people. I don't fucking buy that you're this guy. I don't buy that you hate yourself. I don't buy that you're like, you
can't have it both
You're
ways.
doing it to like make women pity you so you can fuck women out of your league.
Right.
And I don't like that.
That's like his game, and he worked it into a
I
character.
hate that
for sure.
shit. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that's how like creeps function. They're like, who, me?
Right.
And you're like, he would never do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's a creep. I just mean, I'm not talking about
No, I know what you're saying.
the stuff with the daughter and any of that shit.
That's why I had him pull that, though, because what you said is the exact same thing. There is something about that type of guy, like, oh, shucks. And
Look
you're
how
like, that guy's the
harmless I
rapist.
am.
Yes, too
you know what I'm saying?
weak to rape.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's his MO.
He's not a pedophile. He just couldn't rape an adult woman.
Right.
He just needed.
Well, remember that Bill Burr?
Too weak to rape, a dry bar comedy special.
Remember that Bill Burr rant about hipster comics? He's like, oh, they're all awkward and weird. He's like, no, you're all and you don't have the balls to be yourself, and you
You're
get
like,
to.
who, me? I don't have
an
a
out.
trust fund. You went to Harvard. You're telling me you're insecure. That's the only thing I don't like when someone's pretending to be something they're not, because it's like it's insulting to the intelligence of people that are like, I don't fucking buy this. So you
Right.
direct 5 movies a year and you have 500 employees and you're weak and shy.
Yeah, it's a smart
Really?
move. I hear you.
Really? Oh, you're
In
so
some of his later
sweet.
movies, though, he is kind of like an asshole. Like in a movie like Deconstructing Harry, he's kind of become that asshole.
Right.
But
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I say all this having seen, and I've seen, I mean, Match Point is like masterfully done.
you just said you love 2 of his movies, though.
Blue Jasmine is incredible.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me, it's like the casting is always genius. And when everyone's falling for this, like this, everyone wants to get picked. I feel like everybody does a Woody Allen movie because they don't want to be the person that wasn't asked by Woody Allen. And he like perfectly thing where we're all recreating our childhood circumstances where we're like, I have to get picked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
And
definitely
I
true.
feel like he's like the most popular guy in school somehow. And we're all like want his approval.
Well, his old movies were great. Did you read his book?
Without Feathers?
No, the new one.
Love
No.
He goes on and on about like how he's canceled now and he has to live in France, but he's like, all these guys are full of shit. Timothy Chalamet blew me all day. He loves me, but on screen on the news, he has to be like, oh, I denounce Woody Allen. I should have never worked with him. He's like, that guy's full of shit. He comes clean on everything. It's a great
I'll
read.
check it out.
I'm sorry. He did marry his daughter.
Stepdaughter.
Yep, she was Asian. Resist.
That didn't help.
That was too soon.
No,
Yee.
I don't think.
Have you heard Wayne Fetterman's joke? He's like, Woody Allen's my hero all these years and still married to the same daughter. It's a great
But it
joke.
is just like, when did he meet her? At what age?
She was he groomed her.
14,
It's disgusting.
15.
It is disgusting.
Even if it wasn't his daughter, marrying someone you knew since they were 5 is weird.
But he made an honest woman out of her, and he's still with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
more than most men.
I love the thing of like, as long as you marry her, it's fine and stay with her.
Well, it's the Mary Kay Letourneau thing, right? Like she fucked the student, and then once she got out of prison, they ended up together.
Yeah.
And then
That's
she
right.
died.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
Karma got her. But
I don't know. Maybe this is a very hot take. I just think he's like, I think other people are good
He's weird.
too. And
No
I
one's
think that there's a
arguing
New
that.
Yorker Stockholm syndrome with him. And
there's no doubting that.
And this is something really weird. It's a small thing. I don't understand why every woman in his movies has to dress like Jane Goodall. Like Emma Stone is in like khaki.
That's true.
Why is like Scarlett Johansson in the Christie Barcelona? They're all in like Abercrombie. Like, do you have a deal with J. Crew? Like, why can't they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
they're
good
all
point.
in like beige.
That's a good movie
lot of
too, though. Vicky
button-downs.
Cristina. That's another
Barcelona.
Good one.
He's like, how do I make Scarlett Johansson and Philip?
All right, I'm sending you a couple though after this pod that you are gonna like.
Hannah and her sisters is unbelievable.
I'm just saying.
So is Bullets Over Broadway.
I'd
That's a
probably
fucking
enjoy it all
masterpiece.
if there wasn't all this drama around it. I think there's a certain point where if you're going to make movie magic, get your personal life in order so we
Okay,
can
but
enjoy it.
how many people, if we look back, are problematic? You can't.
Every single one of
Marlon
them.
Brando did some fucked up shit.
I don't even believe
I hate Roman
problematic.
Polanski did some
You
fucked
know
up
what he
shit. You
is?
don't tell me Chinatown is not a great movie.
You know what he is?
You can't diminish the work of 100-something people
Agreed.
or more on a movie.
My thing is, Woody
Yes.
Allen is sloppy.
Sloppy.
You're fucking sloppy, dude.
What do you mean with the kid fucking?
Just all of it.
What are we talking? What part? The movie
all
making
of
or
it.
the diddling?
All of it.
I don't even know if he did diddle. It's all
If
up
you're
in the
going
air.
to do that, the movies have to be flawless. I guess that's my point. If you're going to marry your
Some
daughter,
were.
you got to be Cuban.
No one was more prolific. I mean, no
That's true.
one.
There's some turds out there for sure.
yeah, no, there's some bad ones, but guess what? There's a shitload of really good movies.
Something's just fishy about that guy.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear
Something's
you.
fishy about a lot of megastar,
Yes.
Hollywood people.
When your ex-wife makes a documentary about you, take a good hard look at yourself. I'm not saying any of it's true. I don't know. How would I know?
Well, she seems kooky, but
Of course. They
me-
both lie for a living.
there you go.
They're both professional. They win awards for pretending.
I mean, you're telling me Tom Cruise isn't kooky? There's some kooky fucking megastars.
I could do this
Will
with
Smith
everyone.
isn't kooky.
Oh, I could do this all day long with everyone, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We just happen to be talking about Woody Allen.
Nicolas Cage isn't kooky.
Throw me anybody.
Right.
Throw me anybody,
Yeah.
and I'll do this.